Greetings and welcome to Factorio. I'm Dgray and today we continue our entry level to Megabase where we are at the 4K science per minute as part of this Let's Play. At least that is our goal for the Megabase at the moment. So at the end of last episode we just finished our electric engine setup, and for this one, or this episode at least, I want to try and fix this little issue. So last episode we also set up these, which at the moment is having that unforeseen consequence. The robot's going here to drop off barrels, then trying to go down here to grab iron down below, but getting stuck over water. So what we need to do is pretty much expand this little cell down this way, all the way down to here, so they have a new place to charge and don't go like this. So to do that, we kind of need to set up a little area for, what's it called? Landfill production. We have a nice little thing in here I kind of want to clear out. So why don't we go there and set up a little landfill production? Of course, still running with the robots. So let's put down some miners, at least for now, and then get the rest set up. Don't we have a mining setup of what we did? Maybe not. Guess not. So let's just steal it from down here. In the future, I will upgrade these with beacons and other good things, but for now we will just do it like this to get things flowing rather quickly. So that will gather up all of our stone. That also means that we can put down a bit of crafting of landfill right here next to us, just having robots fly back and forth, since I want to go with everything supplied by robot build. So how should we set it up? We could do something like we have right here. Since that is used for this, we could use the same for what's it called? Landfill. So what if we do something like this? Let's just steal this part. Let's remove you. Not there, of course, but right here. Remove that one, and the rest can kind of stay. Then we can pretty much just replace these with assembly machines instead, and then have a quite big landfill production. Just like... Oh, one thing I want to do as well is also remove the requester chest, because if I don't, we will be in serious trouble in terms of getting... that sorted. So it was this one I wanted. Let's do it one more time. Let's remove you. Let's remove you as well. We'll just place you down afterwards. And you can go away. So let's just take this for now. Place you down. Right there. Then we'll get a few assembly machines lined up right here. Just doing the first two and copy pasting it down to more. If we want it all the way down, that is. We could deconstruct the bottom part, so be this part for now, or we could leave it to get the insane landfill production, but limiting these to a bit less. I think that will be quite good. So landfill, a lot of stone, meaning that we will request a ton of stones to these ones. Seems you already have some in our system. So let's just let it go something like this and expand this one down to right here as well. And let's just take you to... Oh, are they coming? They're right here, all the crafting things. Or somewhere there are some of them. Move that one as well. Here comes the stone. Inserters should be on the way as well. But a lot of stone for now, at least, getting delivered. And that is exactly what I want. Here comes all the inserters. We might want to upgrade these in the future, since this would probably want stack inserters. 4 stacks in each might actually not be a bad idea. So let's just keep it at that and go here, here, and here. Do we want the rest of these down here filled up as well? Yeah, let's just do it. We are going big, so let's just do it. Let's go a bit crazy. Oh, we can actually fit in a bit more down here. There we are. Let's do that. That should give us a lot of landfill. All our stone will just be delivered out to these areas, and that is completely fine. So let's leave this, and let's start to put down a lot of the landfill out here, because this is just sad to watch. Until we have this, let's just go up top and gather up what we have at the top of our old base. Or at the start of the starter base at least. So here we go. Let's travel up this way. There's also a nice little stone patch right here we can tap into if we want. So yeah, that is good enough. So go, go, go. All of this is still being used for many, many things. And there we are. Let's just steal this. Let's get some of all of these miners moved that are not being used anymore. You can go away as well. And a lot of all of this can just get deconstructed. That would be so nice. Here's some landfill for this vehicle. Let's grab that. Let's deconstruct pretty much all of this that's just in our way. Let's get this into our car as well, just to get dumped out further down. There we are. Just doing a bit of cleaning up here is always nice. So that is looking somewhat good. All of this has been mined out as well. Let's take you away. Take all of that. Get these belts away as well. And then we have a nice bit of cleaning done up here. We don't want things to look messy, even at the old base. And let's remember to keep some power to the radar. At least that is a good thing. Wow, we're almost done everywhere. That's quite nice. Only a few thousand left here. Shouldn't take that long for them to get through. So now we at least have a bit of landfill we can use. So let's go down south and set things up for our robots. Let's travel this way. Let's see if they've constructed all the things I scheduled. That would be quite nice. Oh, I made it in. Oh, whoops. Rather the power pole than me, so that's good. So let's see here. Here is the production. All of them is going. That is very nice. We could actually do a stone storage right here, like we did with other ones. In case we sometime in the future we'll have it further away. So let's just do that for now. Dump the rest out. Oh, wait, is it? Oh, they're not set to request from buffer chests. That is actually quite important that they're set to that. So let's just do this. Was that all of them set? I might have missed one. Don't think I did. And now we can just do this and fix the rest of them to request from buffer chests. So that should pretty much gather up all the stone we have getting produced into landfill and give us everything we need. So let's go up here and fix things. So we could just go straight down from here to right here. I think that might actually be good because you don't need to travel this distance then. So let's go up top and see how far we can get with the amount of landfill we have at the moment. And to make sure we always have some on us, let's just set this one up to always keep, let's just say 500 on our person at all times. That would be good. Oh, we are at the right place even, spot. There we are. So let's just start this. We know pretty much how big this has to be. It will have to be around here, I think, to fit in everything. So let's just go down a bit. And it fits up right here. That makes quite a insane sound. And yeah, that is fine. So let's just give ourselves some rubber ports down just to expand it down a bit. Let's see here. There's one. Can we get one more down as well? No, because I completely misaligned it. How did that happen? Oh well, it is good enough for now, but that was kind of bad, guys. That was not good. But then again, since we're not consuming any water, it's not really an issue at the moment, but it will be again in the future. So landfill at least. Oh, I forgot my car. So let's go get that so we don't end up in the movie, Dude, Where's My Car? Have any of you ever watched that? I think it's quite hilarious to... even though it's quite an old movie right now. Oh, old, but an older movie. So that's quite fun. So let's just check. Do we have storage things of everything? Do we have rubber ports? We do. So it's just a matter of time for our construction robots to deliver it around the base. That's pretty much all it is. So let's see here. We might also want to set up crafting more furnaces, since we can't really keep up as it is. And before we start to expand into more power, not more power, but into beacons, we'll most definitely need to set up more power. And that was kind of what we were working for last episode as well. Oh, we don't have any room. Let's just clear out a lot of this junk we have. Can we remove all of them without missing anything? Yeah, I think we can. Let's just get some of you. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just throw them into this, and we can just throw them into somewhere else. There we are. Anything else we don't want? We don't want a lot of this. Go away concrete. A lot of the power poles they can take as well. All of this can go. Because I don't really want this anymore for how our base is gonna work. So that is gone. That is gone. You can go as well. And then we are quite good in terms of getting our inventory cleared out of junk. Here we are. You can go. Oh, not you. That can go. So that should give us quite a bit more room to work with in our inventory. Solar panels go out as well. And there we are. A nice bit of spring cleaning. It's going to make it a lot easier for us to continue to expand. So we have electric engines stored, we have sulfuric acid being produced. So in terms of batteries, we should be able to set it up quite easily. We can pretty much just hook up something like this, just with input of sulfuric acids. See, yeah, no batteries in storage. So that is what we need for accumulators to get our power situation sorted. Because if we run out of power at some point, it will completely cripple us. So that's actually quite important. So let's just steal this for now. How far out do you want it? We want it to be somewhere. Yeah, we can actually do this. No, we can do something like flip this around. It will have to be around here. So that'll be one out from the lights. That'll be right here. Let's try that just to construct the setup we want. And yeah, that's fine. Just going down this way. Let's get ourselves a bit of battery crafting. Chemical plants. We have a ton of you, so that's not going to be an issue. So let's do this for batteries. Please request and passive provide. And put a power pole down. I could do it here and here to make it look a bit better, or just right here in the middle. Let's do it on the outside to see how we can just flip it. But here and here, right there, and request, and passive. Of course, a limit to 1 stack. I don't want to overproduce too much. Then we'll do there we are. So now we pretty much just need to well, that of course can't be placed right now because of that issue saying that we can't mix fluids, but we can do this now. Out with you. Request like that. That will make sure that we have more than enough batteries being made in just a second. There we are. Might want to request a bit more at a time. Let's just give it 50 so robots don't go completely crazy about this. But there we are. So that should solve all our battery issues, which is very, very nice. How about here? We do have 500 solar panels. We haven't set up any accumulators yet, so let's just get that done. I might just have, we have it right here, the blueprint we need. And at one point we'll make a solar cell, a production cell, and a accumulator production cell for when we really need it. But for now, I think this is gonna serve us very, very well. So while this is getting set up, let's just take our trusty car up top, get a ton of accumulators and solar panels, so we can set up a few solar cells. Whoops, sorry about that. Can we go through that here? Don't destroy it, please. There we are. So now we can pretty much just steal 500 of you. You're just going fine. You can just keep producing, to be honest. That is good. That is fine, that is fine. So that is working. Producing a ton of these for us. And then we can just go down and expand our little setup a bit in our robot Megabase. So let's just go to right here, pick you up, and throw you back into our storage chest. Right now they're just right here. We might move those in the future. I think that could be quite good. Yeah, that is fine because we'll need a lot more of those two. Nope, I wanted that. And there we go. So let's just set up a few cells. We should have more than enough for what we need. So Megabase. Solar cells. Right now we have one right here. We could just add a few more right next to them. That feels like that was misplaced. Of course it was. Right here. Oh, the what's called radar doesn't cover that much, to be honest. So let's just put down 4. Just to get some things running. It's going to be a grid of 4 solar power grids. And that's going to supply us with a bit more power. So that is looking very nice. So right now we just kind of need to increase our production a bit. And that was again, we need to make the next tier, or not next tier, but make some more electric furnaces. One might be enough for the future. So let's keep this running. Can it fill fast enough? Oh, we don't have any stone bricks. We do, but don't think we're producing any yet. So we might, yes, so we might want to set up a cell for that. One thing I also want to do is start to mark our things. That makes it a lot easier to find and easier to move around when we want to move into more designated spots. And we have another steel right here. So I'll slowly start to fill up around the base. Oh, we have no construction robots. Seriously. And none is being made. That's actually an issue. So let's just set that up. I actually thought we had set up construction robots. Please make those. Now, those we can't automate how many we have being input into our system. There we are. That should activate the rest. And all my construction robots at the moment is kind of filling our solar area down here. Quite easily, if I must say so myself. We'll also need to do this though. There we are, to get, what's it called, that all the way around. That looks a bit better. So let's go see how much landfill we have. We are storing a bit. We have 1k. So let's see if we can't finish our little highway over here to the west, which we started at the start of this episode. So let's just go and see why I misplaced it so badly. Because it does fit right here. I'm guessing these trees just kind of threw me off, so you can go away. That was way off. Wow, nice sound. Then we can get down the next one. Can we luckily fit in next? Oh, just 2. That's going to be enough for at least to give them a bit more charging out here. So that is actually good enough. And then maybe add a bit of what's it called? beaconing to the mix. Can always check if things fit in correctly. Luckily it does, so that's a good check to make sure you have placed down everything correctly, which is quite important. Oh, there we are. So our power is slowly increasing. As you can see, our solar is going up, just as predicted and expected, since we are building quite a few. So yeah, we'll just leave it. This should have everything they need. How's it looking in terms of storage? Still enough for a few more. So if we look how much we need for one. Right here, the solar grid. Only it's 139 and 132. So you can place down like 6 more if you wanted to. So what do you want? 2, 3, 4. I want to place down this one first right here. That one. You can go down and that one go down. Might actually also be a good idea to have a beacon in every, oh, not beacon, a radar in every single one, since it doesn't really cover the second one over. But yeah, something we'll have to think about that is quite important to get down. There we are. There. Oh. There we are. And then a bit of solar. 1, 2, 3, and then one up here as well. That's going to give us a lot more solar. It's going to remove all the trees as well to make room for that, and that just looks very nice. So let's see here. Let's get ourselves 1,000 landfill instead. So we know we have enough to finish this, or almost enough to finish it at least. Go away trees, they are always the enemy. But that means we have accumulators producing, we have solar panels producing, we have logistic robots, electric mining drills, batteries. So we have most things being produced. What is the next thing we need to get done? We need to get lights up and running at some point. They look quite good when they're on. And we need to look to start producing maybe a bit of science soon. Just to have the building blocks set up. So that means we'll have to do, firstly, and red science one. Might be a good place to start. Luckily that doesn't require that much, but it's probably gonna tax our system a small amount. Other than that, we can focus on getting the power up and running first. So that means expanding our smelting, our smelter arrays, and pretty much just getting more resources in. We could probably just stamp over this one. Uranium, we have it further out. So let's just remove that so we can't, it looks a bit better to see it maybe. For it now. So we just have to figure out what we should do with production, because as you look here, 3 point some, we might want to expand iron one, that's almost being consumed. Steel one is around the same place. Are we supplying enough? We are. That's not the issue. If not, we should start to make beacons and speed modules, but that's going to cost a ton of power. And that's something we can't, as you can see, support at all at the moment, especially at night. But since these are built almost to ratio, we just have to make sure that it fills up in the day to be in the green. So can we, as the last thing, put down a few more cells? We can at least, what's called, schedule the production for more solar cells. So let's do this. 1, 2. Please place down 2 more. 1, 2. So everything's just kind of working at the moment, which is very, very nice. Right now, I think this is a pretty decent place to start. I kind of want to get the beacons and stuff made, not for them to start running. And I actually don't know if that is the case. I'm just going to check this before we stop or end the episode. Right now we have no beacons, or we have 2 beacons. And are they consuming power even though they don't have anything in them? That is kind of what I am worried about. So I can't really place them down until, yeah, they are consuming. That is actually a bit annoying. So let's just check this. Consuming almost 1. So remove you and place 2 new down. That should drop, yeah. So you can't build beacons yet. That will be a huge issue since we're not really using them. But we can start to add productivity to everything. I think that is our #1 goal at the moment. Getting a lot of solar made to expand our power. To yeah, just get things flowing more nicely. So next episode, let's make a cell for solar and batteries, or sorry, accumulators, and then start to get this running with the productivity modules, or at least set up some production productivity modules. That would be very, very nice. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you'll give me a like and a subscribe, and then I will see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.